Hello people of the internet, this is Shaky Jake, and I really need a catchphrase. You are watching Max Payne by Remedy Entertainment and originally released in 2001 for the PlayStation 2, the Xbox, PC and later on a Game Boy Advance port. Now, I've been meaning to play this game for quite a while, and because I originally played Max Payne for the first time in 2008, I decided to commemorate its 10-year anniversary in relation to my own experiences with it this year in 2018. And I was meant to play this earlier in November, but unfortunately work got in the way and I didn't have time to sit down and properly record it. So I'm recording it a little bit later than I intended, but it's not too much of a big deal. I just would like to get this done before the end of the year because Max Payne always gave me that end of the year feeling compared to some other games. Now, I did record a part for the tutorial level, and I'm going to probably edit that and upload it, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the proper first part of my Let's Play for this game, and I will be repeating some information between the two parts, but I will do my best not to repeat too much if I can help it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game, and we have a choice of 4 difficulty settings. If you play this for the first time, you only ever have Fugitive, which is annoying because I've never been a big fan of having the harder difficulties locked and then having to play through the game multiple times just to get what I want. Fortunately, I've played this game multiple times, so I already have all the difficulties unlocked. So we have Fugitive, which is extremely easy for this game. We have Hard Boiled, which is a bit harder. And then we have Dead on Arrival, which is incredibly difficult and incredibly tough. New York Minute I have never played because it is a speedrun based difficulty setting, and anyone who knows me will know what my opinion of speedrunning is. I am not a fan. So we are going to play this on Dead on Arrival because when you play on this difficulty, it does get very, very difficult. So let's get into it, shall we?
Stand by. 1010, investigator reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
That's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger. Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. Sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle? Honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd given me the best seat in the house. Front row center.
I completely agree about dreams going bad when you're not looking. That is such an apt thing to say, and it makes complete sense. So, we are Max Payne. We have just got back home after a day of work, and
What the hell?
things don't look very good around here. Someone's put some very nasty looking graffiti out here. Let's see what this is about.
Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
Yeah, it's probably drug related, Max. Let's carry on. Nice of you to play up the horror theme game. Even though this game isn't really horror based, it just has a very tense atmosphere. So let's answer the phone because it's getting on my nerves.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
You're the worst kind of caller, mysterious person. Now then, let's have a look at... Can we look at this? Apparently not. Thought I could look at this. Oh, maybe not then. Let's open all these up. Oh, we got a shotgun. That's nice. Nice of Max to just keep a random shotgun lying around in his own house. And here we have... Ooh, look at that. Videotapes. Don't see videotapes anymore. Nice house, actually, that Max has. Very nice house. And as you can hear in the background, the ominous tone is continuing. Let's go up the stairs.
Michelle!
Okay, let's try and get in there.
Michelle!
Okay. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That really doesn't sound good. Oh, we can turn the shower on. That's quite nice. Things have gone a bit messed up around here. And you can see a nice sunset outside. Now then. Yep, there's some bad people here. Let's...
Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Okay, bullet time this guy and he's dead. Bullet time this guy and he is also dead. There we go. These guys are relatively easy to take out. And we can... Well, we got dual weapons now, which is nice. Now, I reckon it would make sense to get the shotgun out for this, seeing as we're in a compact area.
No, please God, no.
Right. This is one of the more tragic aspects of this game. Max Payne's baby daughter, I believe it's his daughter, has been murdered. And this is a disturbing scene anyway for this game. I mean, this game's pretty disturbing anyway, but the idea of a baby's death is not something that I'm comfortable with. And ever since I became an uncle towards the beginning of this year, it's even more disturbing for me to see, especially with this music playing in the background. It's incredibly tragic, but it really underpins the darkness of the Max Payne games and the series as a whole. So let's carry on. Nothing in here. There's some stuff here. Now, can we get in here? Oh, you actually shot me. Well done. Good aim. Let's kill you anyway.
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
And there we go. That's how you introduce your character. With a very dark, twisted opening. But this is genuinely fantastic. There's not a lot to it, but it's really powerful at the same time.
No!
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
And now we're on to the actual first chapter of the game, Roscoe Street Station.
I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street Station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
And we just saw the tutorial level very briefly then during that cutscene.
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
In all fairness, Max, trains and subways aren't exactly the nicest places you could visit. Now then, this is the first proper level of Max Payne, so I'm going to play this for a little bit because this is a fun level to play through. And it gives you a lot more of a greater feel of what Max Payne has to offer, so let's just play through this. Interesting bit of advertising here. I wonder if that will crop up later. Personnel only. Well, I'm personnel, so let's just go in. I'm actually not personnel, but oh hello, there's a lot of blood here. And some bullet holes. This doesn't look very good.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Nah, it's alright, Max. He's just sleeping. This is nothing. He probably just hit his head by accident. And if we I think there's some hidden stuff around here. I'm just double checking. Open up the... Yeah, here we go. Painkillers.
The pills would hold the pain back for a while.
Oh, Max, you're so melodramatic. But to be fair, based on what he experienced in the first mini level of this game, you can't really blame him.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, well, what's the plan?
Simple. Gun down every mother-loving bastard that gets off the train.
Sweet. Didn't the train go already?
No idea. Let's just wait and see.
Okay, so we had a little bit of an insight into the conversation between these two guys here. Maybe they're just friendly, and they might be waiting for a train. Let's have a look. Oh no, they actually want to attack us. Fine, let's shoot them, and we get to play around with a bit of bullet time, which we have to be a bit more conservative of in this playthrough because we're playing this on the hardest difficulty setting. We can skip the slow motion death sequences if we press the use key. Desert Eagle is a little bit better, but I want to conserve the ammo for a bit. But this gate has now opened, so we can go up here.
Yeah, he's dead, all right. Hey, it's me you're talking to.
Okay. Some of the conversations between the enemies here are actually quite amusing. So I'm going to surprise this guy as best I can when he gets round here. Assuming he ever does. Okay, these guys are pretty easy. And apparently my aim is terrible. There we go. And bullet time is your best friend in this game. You want to use it as much as possible because it will help you avoid damage. So let's kill this guy as quick as possible. And we got some bullet time back for that. Unfortunately, I don't think we can pick up his gun from there. No, we cannot. If we killed him a bit quicker, we probably got some. We could have got some extra ammo. And then here, basically, you just want to take this as slow as possible. Somebody's whistling, but I can't remember which direction. Yeah, nobody up this way. So we're gonna head round here. Sounds a bit like a Sim whistle in a way. When you played the original Sims, you always had them whistling as they walked, and it sounds very much like that. Now then. Oh, you come in this way, are you? That's good. Head over here. Oh, you're not going to walk a bit more? Okay, we'll just take you out this way then. On the plus side, we now have a pump action shotgun, which we are going to use. Now, Max Payne is one of those games where it's not the best game to play every single day because it is a very grim and dark game. It's quite depressing to play, and if you're not in the right mood, this can be a bit of a downer to play. However, I'm in a good mood, so we're going to play the entirety of this game on the hardest difficulty. By that time, I might not be in a good mood anymore because playing this on the hardest difficulty is actually really difficult. Can I press this?
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
Yeah, as you can no doubt tell, Max really loves his metaphors.
Right.
I mean, this is the same guy who called snow Mercury, which is a very odd way to say snow.
Hey.
Oh, they've noticed me already, have they? Don't know how. Fortunately, we got a shot off before he did, otherwise that would have hurt us quite a bit and possibly killed us. Because again, we have to conserve our ammo a bit more, we have to be a lot more careful with how we approach fights because we are very fragile on this difficulty. Okay, there's one person in here. Oh, okay, were they there a minute ago? I don't think they were. I think they just randomly spawned in. I'm going to have to double check that when I re-edit this. And, okay, let's shoot these guys as much as possible. Okay, sometimes turning bullet time off is actually of a benefit because it does slow you down quite significantly. Even though it's meant to slow everyone else down, it also to an extent slows you down.
While looking for Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Fine. And let's see if there's got to be some more stuff around here. Painkillers and ammo. Lovely. And anything in here? No. Anything in here? Yes. So I've got dual Berettas now, which is good. But I'm actually going to switch to a single one just in case.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keeping low profile.
The riskiest heist ever, huh? But hell, the payoff makes it worth it.
I do love some of the villain conversations in this game, particularly at this stage, and that made me jump. Let's take you out very quickly. You might be thinking I'm overusing the bullet time mechanic, but that's what it's there for. This game pretty much prides itself on the whole bullet time mechanic.
The gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Oh, what a shame. Just man up and deal with it, Max. But that's not a problem because we need to go to that security door anyway, and it will probably give us another alternative way round. We just gotta be very careful around here. I'm surprised I haven't taken any damage yet, considering how bad I normally am at playing
The power
this.
to the rail had been cut. I'd have to get it back on to get the train moving.
Ooh. I don't know if I remember this area or not, but we found some extra stuff, which is nice. More ammo. More ammo is always good. I'm just going to reload my weapon just in case. Let's get the shotgun back out.
Kiss it goodbye, Count. Hey, who the hell?
Okay, that wasn't quite as awesome as it should have been. I should have just killed him in one shot, but whatever.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room one floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Right, now what you don't want to do here is kill this guy, because if you shoot this guy,
There's no time to lose. We gotta get to the control room.
Be quiet, I'm trying to tell my viewers something. Now, if you shoot this guy, you automatically fail the mission because, you know, he's important to you, and Max just has a little bit of a mini breakdown if you decide to go against what the storyline tells you to. So you don't want to kill him. But we're going to get the dual Berettas out for this, because I've got a horrible feeling things are going to not go our way.
Home free. This way.
Hey, get out!
That was not a nice way to go out, but anyway, we're done. Unfortunately, we still can't open this, so we have to use the key code again. And we got some painkillers. Oh, they're not painkillers. Okay, they're just random models. Is there anything in here? No. Right, this is where I expect to take loads of damage. But we got a couple of lucky headshots there. Okay, took our first proper damage of the game outside of the very quick first opening level. But there we go. They're all dead. Wasn't too bad. Managed to kill them all off as quickly as I could. We've got full ammo for the Desert Eagle, so I might as well switch to that for a bit. That door's locked. And here we go. Wow, they really don't like these transit police, do they? I mean, they didn't do anything wrong, they're just doing their job. And wow, that camera has a lot of problems. You guys really need to invest in better security cameras. I know this is set in 2001, but still. Right, I think we've activated that. Yep, we're good. Now then, let's just be careful in case anybody tries to jump us, because I wouldn't be surprised with this. I'm hoping the new recording setup is going well. I will need to edit the audio more than normal, but I'm hoping that overall it works well. Line 2 is where we need to go.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. Power was back on.
You don't say, Max. That's what we just, you know, made sure we did. And here we go. We want to... Do we want to leave this? Okay, that looks a bit dangerous. Let's see if we can... Actually, no. Before I activate anything, let's just go back through here, see if we can find anything. We found a gun, which is cool. I don't think there's anything else around here, though. And no, it doesn't appear to be anything else. So let's go back in the inspection car and let's activate this. Let's look at the character models in all their glory. Max Payne has... the character models for Max Payne have not aged well.
So much for being subtle.
Well, you shouldn't have drove as fast then, should you, you silly person? But anyway, we're here. And I got out at the wrong stop. Let's open this up again. And I think, yeah, we need to go back through here. Are there any enemies? Because I imagine there will be. And this is where we just came from, game. But that's not a problem, because I think we have to go back the other way, I believe. That's line 4. No, we don't go back this way. I'm pretty sure we don't go through this way. I think what I was meant to do was go through the actual train again and then find another way around. Again, it has been a year since I last played this, so I'm not completely familiar with what I'm actually doing, but... Oh, we just jump over here. That makes more sense. Alright, let's be careful here, because I imagine there's going to be enemies. And that was a terrible leap, but I hope we can still kill these guys. Oh, there's loads of them. The Desert Eagle is really powerful, though. It actually kills enemies very quickly, so we want to use this gun whilst we can. Got some more shotgun ammo. More Deagle ammo. Does anybody call it a Deagle? Seems a bit inappropriate for a gun to give it a nickname, but anyway, I think this might be the end of the level, so let's have a look. Yep, chapter 2, live from the crime scene. Here we go. It's all going to ramp up.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
You don't say, Max. Let's carry on for a bit. So we're going to explore the rest of this creepy subway area because, yeah, this game is very tense early on. But if we take it nice and slow, we're not going to do anything too drastic. Are these guys going to have a conversation or not? Oh god, they saw me. Okay, right. Oh, wow, that was a good shot. Okay, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. There we go. I thought these guys were meant to have a conversation, but clearly not. Now, is there anything in here? There's ammo, which is nice. I'm going to swap back to the dual Berettas for a bit because I like having dual weapons in this game because it makes me feel just that little bit more secure. Oh wow, this guy actually rolled backwards. That's nice of him. And... oh! I actually forgot there was a guy around that corner. Let's hope he comes back up. He's not going to come back up, is he? And this is where I get trolled and then he just completely shotguns me. No. Ooh, yep, there you go. Die, thank you. It probably didn't help that I've got the brightness turned down quite a bit here. But thankfully we have bullet time, and if we didn't have bullet time I would have died by now. Talking of which, I do actually need to use some painkillers. Otherwise I will get killed the next shot I take.
But also it's like the failure count is rising.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah. The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs. That's all we need.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who played hero. Surprise! Oh yeah, I'm just shooting the side. Well done, me. Shooting curbs and pavements is not my idea of actually killing enemies. And see if there's anything else in here. This lead pipe is... I don't know if the lead pipe is actually useful for combat situations. I doubt it. But it is useful for breaking open boxes and hoping you find some hidden ammo or some painkillers or anything along those lines. I think there might be certain instances where it's useful in combat situations, but you'd have to be very careful with its use. Like, I imagine it would be better if you could stealth it and then hit them with it, and then it would be an instant kill or very quick kill. But again, you'd have to be very careful with that. I believe that was an earthquake, Max. Or something resembling an earthquake. And these rats are huge. Right, if I was around this station, I'd be terrified round about now. And this feels appropriately end of the world-ish.
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about? The detonator. I thought you'd bring it. You were supposed to bring it. Yeah, right.
Okay, you don't want to interrupt that because it will save you one less enemy to kill. You can kill them both if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes the AI are very good at spotting you, especially on the harder difficulties. Now, are you going to come down here or do I need to come up there? Looks like I have to go up there. Yeah, well done. Oh, there's loads of you. There's loads of you. You're dead. There's two more of you. Let's kill you as quick as possible. And apparently I switched to a sawned-off shotgun because I forgot I had the I had Max automatically switch weapons to the most powerful one that he picked up if it was new. The sawned-off shotgun is very powerful though. I don't use it particularly often, but it is very good. In all fairness, all of the weapons in this game are fantastic. They all have their merits. I can't think of a weapon that's actually bad. Now, can we get through here?
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate considering bombs are meant to explode. Now then. I never paid much attention to the background ambience on this level, but it's very effective. Perhaps too effective.
Police are on their way. New York's finest. They're gonna be here soon. Just stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Bit of a weird saying, but okay. How would you even know I was here, game? There's no possible way you would have known I was here. Let's try that again. But we got awesome combat music now for the first time in the game, and wow, that was a lot of damage. And wow, that was a load of misses. And the more you get hurt, the more likely Max is going to start limping. Oh, my first death of the game. Damn it. This is when grenades would be useful. Oh, are we really starting this level off again? Really? Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there for now because it was my own fault for not saving. Probably should have used the quick save mechanic that I never use in games. But, yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. We'll play through this level again next time and we'll carry on with this particular plot thread. Very entertaining start so far, but thank you very much for watching and goodbye.